Welcome to another part of the On the Grind series. So, very free cut of truck reviews. It's the Renault T range. It's the 380. It's just a normal sleeper cab. It's on a 4x2. Extra tank chassis. And today, was where we ended up in the last episode. I'm going to be just principally showing you about the special transports and the procedures about them. So, in this, presently in Bratislava, I believe, Slovakia, and it is a city where there's special transports loads available, so it's ideal time to show you them. So, you click on job market here as normal, click on freight market, where they end up, and the usual thing over the arrow there, and when there's a special transport load in the city where you're at, it will show up this white and red striped bar here, signifies its special transport load. Now there is several differences between special transport and normal loads, and I'll go through them as we come across them. So I've clicked on that. Now the heavy cargo warning screen comes up on any loads that's more than 24 tons, so the thing comes up and you see there heavy cargo is a bit low, but everything else is okay. So we are going to attempt this truck, so click on that and then go its usual procedure. I am parked at the garage, which is our first garage purchase, did near the end of the last episode, so that, so you see there, went through, paid the first bank loan back, and then I paid
straight on.
Took out the maximum amount of bank loan that we could and purchased 2 trucks.
Get ready to turn right
At the dealers, and we employed 2 drivers, so
turn right.
So we're at the business where
It's all over now.
but you'll notice instead of just having one trailer symbol, there's 2 here. That's signified at the special transport. So just same as normal, just drive over that, knock the engine and things off here, because it's where the differences are. Special transport loads, which I will explain them here. So click on enter as normal. Still have to go on to the freight market. Now special transports are only in the freight market, they're not in any other job market, so it's still highlighted there. We go on take job, and in this case it's going over to Graz in Austria, 334 miles, and it will be that because right, the first thing you may notice when you take special transport jobs is it automatically refills your fuel tanks, so you don't have to worry about that. Just on the cutscenes here of them just preparing and checking the load. Also your driving hours will get restored as well, so that puts you 11 hours on these, but and things, and then there's several procedures to follow. I'll show you the full cutscenes what you get, but you can bypass them by pressing the escape key and then get you to the beginning. So cutscenes, you come up to this. You're about to haul a special transport cargo. There are 2 escort vehicles which will lead you. Please be careful and follow their lead and suggestions in the route advisor. Special transports like this do not stop on red signals, and you'll have the right of way in most situations. During these deliveries, checkpoints are made more often to save your current progress. And then it goes on to say, pay extra attention to the following. Avoid any possible conflict with the escort vehicles and keep the cargo between them. So you've got 1 escort vehicle in front of you and 1 behind you. Right. Do not drive out the estimated route, nor to a filling station, rest stops, etc. Well, you don't need to because they allow you ample time to complete these jobs. A base speed limitations which will be ensured by the front escort vehicle. Now, you're limited to, I think, 37 miles an hour or 60 kilometers, depending which scale you're in. You get there. And then you have to be careful of overtaking traffic and other drivers on the road. And then it goes on to explain the change lane maneuver. So normally the rear escort vehicle moves out first, then the front escort vehicle, and then you move there. So grind. So you see, it was just after 8 o'clock when we
ready to roll.
About 8:30, I believe it was, when we left the garage at 12:50. But we have full driving hours. Got full tank of fuel. So we'll just now wait, and this is a 45-ton boiler part, so it's a bit wide. I know I haven't got beacons on the truck. See, there's an escort vehicle there holding the traffic,
right.
so we'll swing out nice and wide here and hope. And I've damaged the escort vehicle. So if that happens, you can just load the checkpoint there. Game reloads the last checkpoint, which should be picking up the load here. But how I damaged the escort vehicle then, I don't know. So
let's go.
Take 2. Say I'm honest, not put the things in. So you need to come out of here and swing wide. If you cancel a job, there is a penalty for doing so.
Right.
Ease this round gently because I don't want to clout the escort vehicle again with the trailer, which has happened this time. So it's too well advanced there. You may have seen some just come in the advisor there. Just means to say that your employed drivers have done a delivery and you're being paid for it as well. So
drive safe.
Now, there's a slight flaw now sometimes with the escort vehicles in this. Sometimes they do cause you to make mistakes, so and of course you need to have the right angle to get the loads out of the businesses, so this is probably a bit like a comedy video. So we cleaned it last time. I think the escort vehicle must have slightly moved last time because the angle there wasn't much different. So you have no choice on the route that you take. It is preset, so you can't set waypoints in to go via point B, C and D to get back to
go straight on
your destination. You must follow the route as it says and things, so you're saying this truck is not ideal for these loads. It's only on a 4x2 chassis. We've got a small engine and I put like a general haulage gearbox ratios in them, so it's sort of like for normal cargoes, but I managed just fine here. As long as there isn't many steep uphill off ramps that we get stuck on, should be okay. So no matter what special transport route you're on or load you've got, it's all the same maximum speed limit. So I believe the lowest weight in the special transport is around 20 tons, and then there's a few different loads, and the heaviest is 70 tons. So They often reward you quite well for the amount of money you get for actually the amount of distance you have to travel, so just that they take time because of the speed limits and things, so go careful with them. Oh, for the band on the load there, I think this one is the €19,000 fine. The band on load, and I'm not too sure if it's around 12 for when you've got like a normal cargo one.
Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
Here. And be aware with the width of these loads is road delineators you can damage your cargo with, and barriers and signs and things, so you be fairly careful with them, so try to keep this going. Here.
Go straight on.
So at the beginning of this video you're saying how the special transports work and things, and what happens if you need to reload a checkpoint, which hopefully that won't happen too often to you, but it can happen even to us. It's got a fair bit of experience at the game as well, so this truck is fitted with retarder and I got it set on automatic, but if it didn't have one, I have to use the engine brake, things like that. Being automatic, the engine is in like the correct gear to efficiently use the other braking method, so
Keep right.
I have come across a random road event here which might clear, it might not. I just don't know how long we'll be sat here, so it doesn't look like we're going anywhere, so I'll soon get around that, but I won't give the method away of how I'm going to do it, so back now. So we're now cleared, the incident has now been cleared, and don't worry, we'll be getting traffic back on shortly, so we're getting little bits of income from our drivers, but what I haven't shown you yet with those is how to apply so you can get them to earn points in different categories. It's just unbalanced at the moment, so I will remedy that when eventually deliver this cargo, so
Exit right.
here. Yeah, as I said in this series, I won't show you how to use the console commands, you'll have to find those out yourself, so but it's still same load, still same journey, and all I did there was use console to temporarily shuts the traffic off, and then I put it back on. So
Turn right.
but there's plenty of guides within the Steam community and videos on YouTube about console usage and things. So it's just a matter of being slow and steady with these and just follow the instructions what you're given on the screen. So put a bit of retarder on because it's a good slope down, and the chuck on the automatic one was there to hold it, but managed it. Okay. But 8, so see now this gives some idea of how your escort vehicles are. Distances you keep, but it's best not to be on that camera too long. We've
Go
got
straight on.
wider loads or heavier loads on as well, so a lot of people here would have the highest powered engine and biggest chassis, but just clipped a vehicle there, so I don't know if I got, no, didn't get any cargo damage or trailer damage there either, but it's what happened, because yeah, I can't work out sometimes actually how wide your vehicle is. I don't think they programmed some of them to be able to cope with the special transport loads, but that's the developers and nobody else's. So one day hopefully it'll get the AI to drive like normal drivers instead of sometimes the random craziness that you get with them now. Don't know if I'll show you any more special transports in this series, but I may do if I come across one that requires to go through some tools, because there is one or two. So I was going to do this live, but due to limitations, last minute decision by myself, I decided to video this one, but I may do some live. So the only editing I've done in the videos is pause recording and then continued it on, but it's always the same job and about the same place, just when I'm needed to. Because what's classed in the UK as home carer, so it means I'll look after a family member and sometimes get phone calls and things to go at short notice.
Go straight on.
And I think you can get mods that do actually remove the speed limit on special transports and things, but I don't use them. I just do these. And special transports, by the way, is a DLC that you can purchase from Steam. So I think there's somewhere around about 11 different loads, and then there's different routes set into the game throughout the map and the map DLC. So, and there's certain achievements you can earn with doing them as well. Can't think exactly what they are off the top of my own head, or if I've completed them all, so we'll see. Because if an achievement happens, it happens. Naturally, we may have don't necessarily purposely set out to do the achievement, so now if you don't need to change lane, it's just the procedure here. Just start sometimes just follow the front escort vehicle, because obviously you can't follow the rear one.
Keep right, and then turn right. Turn right.
That like off ramps like this, there's often police cars or other escort vehicles holding the traffic back so you can get out safely as well. And it's a while since I've done a special transport load in ETS2, so I'm actually a bit rusty at doing them. So no, you can't set waypoints into the discourables, you just have to follow the route that it's given you. Otherwise it just comes up you've lost the escort vehicle and your mission has
Keep
failed
right,
and
then
things like
turn
that.
right.
So I'm gonna come out wide here,
Turn right.
but I'll get it around and hope AI hasn't spawned in right on the edge of the junction, because that can sometimes happen as well. And this time it hasn't.
Get ready to turn right.
Things.
Turn right, and then continue straight on. Go straight on. Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
Now when you get to the
Here we are,
business where you're
safe and
dropping
sound.
off, use the parking bit already marked out, and the way this is about the most awkward business to get into. So there, ready. So, you know, hit the handbrake on and we'll load the trailer in the usual way. And that completes that job, so didn't damage it in the end, so okay, so skill points. So as I said, you're filling up the ADRs now, and then I'll start and fill these up as we go along. So that's that part of the video. So I've got to show you this. The previous episode of this one. So right, so how do you apply the skill points to your drivers then? So click on driver manager, it brings up a list of what drivers you've got and things like that, and some information, what truck they're in, which garage got, and if they had a trailer on it would say which trailer currently had on there that you own. That's the rating what they're currently at. Status is both of them's on the road at the moment, so that's profit what they're making a mile and per day, so they don't make vast amounts at first. So got them here and screen here, so he's currently between Budapest and Bratislava. I know in 1.36 you'll be able to see on a game map actually where they are, but 1.35 you can't at the moment, so it's about when they finish, what mileage it's done, things like that. So right, get back to subjective answer. So I clicked on the name and here the training policy set and balance, so as they earn a skill point it'll go, you know, categories build up that way, which is perfectly fine, but you can't actually increase the amount of money that they can earn at a time by applying skill points. So you go ADRs, that's the chemical ones, the ones that can actually increase their income from them. Long distance ADR, long distance high value, fragile, just in time delivery. I don't know if that really counts for your AI drivers. Eco driving doesn't, it just increases what fuel economy they're getting, so it doesn't actually increase their income. And then here, so he finishes an hour and You've got post packets from it's like, but don't worry, sometimes that your drivers do end up got the same cities and coming back from the same cities, but eventually they do split off, go different places. So it's just the same procedure again, log distance, and keep checking these. It does come up, and the advisor dropped off and say such and such is leveled up. So that thing. So, but it's wise to check these every now and again to see actually that they're on right training policy, because you might have one on long distance, you might have already completed that. Then you'd either move it on to balanced or another category. You see fit, and that's all you need to do there. So the loan will start to be paid back in tomorrow game time. So that concludes this video for now. So 10-10, stay safe on the roads, not too many accidents. Till next time, goodbye.